Now we are talking about on the catch, meaning when you're in the post, again, could be short corner, could be block, could be high post. A good guiding principle is called chin, check, and score. So what this means is, let's say I'm trying to create post position, I get the ball entered into the post, and now I catch the ball. Obviously, like if your defender jumped the pass and you can score quickly, that's good, but when it comes to chin, check, and score, this is gonna help your pace and your ability to see the floor. So you catch the ball into the post, they just pass it to you. First thing you wanna do is chin the ball. So now you don't wanna have the ball here outside the frame of your body because then a defender could get it. You don't wanna have it low because then a perimeter defender could dig down. You wanna chin it, so that's protecting the ball. You wanna check the floor, so this means you are gonna see the floor before you do anything. Too many players, what they do is they catch, dribble right away, and they didn't see the floor. Because by seeing the floor, now if you can chin, check the floor, if you might have a backdoor cut, you might have somebody open for three, you might be getting a double team, and you've got to be able to see those things. So it's chin, check, and then after you see what the floor is like, now you're gonna score. So this could mean you go one-on-one, you could back them down, face up, whatever, or score could also mean if you get double teamed, you kick it out to a teammate and help them score. So the key there, key term is chin, check, and score. If you follow that, it's gonna help your pace and your decision making. Now another key is you gotta have self-awareness and you gotta know your matchup. So if you are a super tall, super strong post player, then you probably want to just back down your opponent as close to the rim as possible and try to bully them. If you're smaller but quicker, usually what you want to do is catch it and be further away from the basket, and now you can use your quickness and you can use your speed and your ball handling to get by your defender. So if you're good at both, then you can score either way. But you've got to know your matchup so that you can get into a position where you're more likely to score. The next point is that you typically always want to have your chest and your vision to the whole floor. What some post players do is they will catch it here, and now they might back down their player or their opponent, but their back here is to the rest of the floor. So the problem with that is if I have my back to all the help defense and I'm dribbling like this, well, I'm not gonna see a defender. They could step down and double team me. So usually what you wanna do is if you catch the ball, you always wanna have your chest and your eyes to see the rest of the floor. So now you're not turning your back and losing sight of help defense. You can see the whole floor and now make reads. It's a similar thing up top. So if you catch the ball at the high post, you almost never want to back down a player like this from the foul line or high post because you'll have help defense coming from either side and you won't be able to see them. So make sure you keep your chest and your eyes up to see the entire floor. Now on the catch, you want to be patient. That's one of the keys to good post plays. So when you catch it, there's a couple different things you can do to be patient. One thing is just to pass fake. So you may catch the ball, you got a defender on you. One thing you can do is give a pass fake either way. So you could look up top, you could face up and look opposite. What that's gonna do is freeze help defenders because there may be a help defender who's coming down to trap, but then if you can pass fake, they may retreat out of it and it's also gonna slow your game down. So first thing you can do is pass fake. The other thing you can do is just simply face up. So you could go reverse pivot, which is where one of your feet goes backwards. You could do a front pivot, which is where one of your feet goes forwards. You can also use a shot fake to buy your time. So after you face up, you can look here and go shot fake. That's gonna slow you down and give you some patience. And then the other thing you can do is just a fake spin almost, and we'll get into more of these moves. But if I'm posted up here, I could kind of fake spin and play with my shoulders or fake a drive this way, but I'm just moving my body to keep the defense off balance and alert so that I can create more patience for myself. Now, one more point about patience is when you're dealing with cutters. So Jake, let's just say you're the post player on this side. Now, if I feed the post, and we're talking about patience on the catch, if I feed the post and I cut off of this post player, and this post player wants to go one-on-one, this post player needs to wait until the cutter gets all the way out to the opposite side. What a mistake that a lot of post players make is They will receive the pass, and then this player may cut, and they dribble right away. Well, there's a problem with that because I am bringing my defender with me, and now if I'm here, I've got a defender here, and then the post player has a defender. That's 4 players all in one small spot. So another key to patience is if you get a post feed and the passer cuts, let the passer cut all the way through and get out to the opposite side or wherever they're going, see the floor, and then make your move.